Or if I cook me no chop. Simple. Wetin go happen? Anything can happen. Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Anna. You can also know me as Umi. Some people know me as Umi, and I have here
Atana.
all right. Thank you so much for joining us today. Like we treat on here relationship issues sometimes, and we feel like it's just necessary for us to talk about real life issues. Real life issues that happens all around, and just give our own view regarding matters like this. As you can see, we are outside.
Yeah, so catching this small sun that we get. You guys know that we don't really see sun in the UK.
Yeah, so we are currently enjoying.
We don't want to be left out.
Yeah, we're enjoying the weather to the best of our ability. Now, today we're going to be talking about. Okay, so a man has come. I think Adana is better off giving us a background of what we're talking about today.
Okay, so what we're talking about today is DNA. Plain and simple DNA. The question actually is, would you consent to a DNA test over your kids? Especially for a woman, would you consent to a DNA test over your kids? So there was an issue that came up that I listened to. They've been married for a long time, and I think the kids the first child fell sick, and so they needed to do a transplant or something. Then they discovered that the child was not the man's child, and funny enough, the other three kids were not his as well. And then the only thing the woman could say was that the man did not ask her now. That did he ask her if the children were his in the first place? I know. I'm trying to stop laughing. I know you guys are laughing too. So, yes. Then we came up with the question, and let me first ask Wumi, would you consent to do a DNA test on your kids? So, if your husband should ask you for a DNA test on your kids, would you consent to it?
Yeah. So to start with, I'll go back to the what you just said earlier regarding the issue that happened. Number one, I want to say that it's a very cruel thing to do. It's a wicked thing to do, for the woman to be saying the man did not ask her. I think it's wicked and cruel.
That the man just assumed that the kids are his. That's why should he assume that he should have asked?
Well, for me, I would say that.
We're scared.
For me, I would say, number one, if my spouse comes to me to ask for a DNA, I'll be offended, if I'm being honest, because I feel like it's an indirect way of communicating so many things. It's an indirect way of communicating so many things. It's a breach of trust. It's so many things involved. Defamation of character.
I'm trying not to laugh.
So, if I'm, I'm not. Anyway, you're asking me, so I'm most likely to be offended, and but then I would do it. I mean, if you don't have any if you don't have anything you are covering, and your spouse has come to you to ask for a DNA test, I think you should do it.
But do you feel like after, yes, so you do it, you prove yourself, do you feel like that relationship will remain the same? Will be the same as it was before you were asked?
Now, I'm bringing it down to Christianity. The Bible teaches us forgiveness. Now I'm gonna say that for that man to come to you requesting for a DNA, something must have propelled him. I feel like you both need to, or the couples involved would need to have a very, very deep conversation. Because if I were to be in that shoes, I would sit the man down and want to know why he has requested for it, because something must have propelled him to request it. His response will determine what next? Do you understand?
Mm.
So if you told me his response could be actually anything, somebody could have said anything, you could have heard anything, and all that. And although it's still quite painful because your partner should be able to trust you, irrespective of what he hears or whatever. Just giving it the benefit of doubt, I feel like talk to your partner, and his response will determine a lot of things. It will determine a lot of things. But I've said the DNA should be done if you don't have anything, and also talk about it. Like you said, with the relationship still be the same. The Bible teaches us forgiveness. There are some things. yes. There's already a crack, but you still need to forgive your spouse. You still need to forgive. It's difficult. Not even quite. It's very difficult. The Bible teaches forgiveness, like I said, but you still need to forgive your spouse.
But the way you are mentioning that forgiveness.
That's the fact now. The Bible says we should forgive so that our Father will forgive us, innit? Yeah. So when you say will the relationship be the same, what do you mean? In what context?
Like, will it be the same, like the way it was before you were asked? Obviously.
It's only with the help of God. It's only with the help of God, to be honest. What's your own view? Because you've heard mine.
Well, I think quite similar to what you've said. Definitely, if you ask, I'll say yes. As long as I don't have anything to hide. Or if I cook, me no chop. Simple.
What will happen?
Anything can happen, I mean, I will be furious. I will not be offended though. Offended is putting it very lightly. I might even break his head before we get to do the DNA. I will do it though. But I might have broken his head before we do it. That's just me. We are my kind of person. That's why I know that my husband will never ask, because I know he likes his head. But okay. But God. Seriously, I mean, it's just like you've said. I mean, there must be something that would have prompted him acting. So
the Bible says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh.
Yes.
It's something that man would have been nurturing.
Bam.
You understand? Before he can open his mouth, that thing is too heavy to ask.
Yes. And or there's maybe he would have noticed something, or somebody would have said something to him, or I mean there are 1,001 reasons why.
But that's why we need to hear from
But I would
man.
rather he talks to me about it than asks me for. Sorry guys, I'm seriously reacting to the sun. We haven't seen the sun in a while. So yes, like I said, there must definitely be something. There must be a reason why. But trust me, whatever the reason is, to me personally, I don't think it's enough. I don't think there will be any reason enough for him to ask me for that. The best thing he can do is talk to me about why he wants it. Maybe after talking to me about it, he might now stylishly ask. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So talk to me about it. Let's talk about it. Then maybe he might now say, well, can we just well, I mean,
even that stylishly,
stylishly, but at least there's a difference. There are difference between you dey craze and you dey craze. I just said the same thing, but trust me, when I tell person you dey craze and I tell person now, wow, I be you dey craze.
But in fairness to some men, just like the story you said earlier,
yes, because some women, their head is not correct.
So in fairness to some men,
human beings are
not,
their head is not correct.
In fairness to some men, I think asking is not too much of a big deal. It depends on who you married.
That's true.
It depends on who you married.
That's true.
So if a man, if a woman is promiscuous and the man has asked her, I don't think she should be offended. Do you understand?
No, she has no right.
Or the man has caught her with something.
No, she has no right to be offended.
So if her husband caught her, with somebody else,
that one, she has no right to be offended. No, she has. Please, lawyers, help me with that grammar.
Yeah, we are just
she has waived
clear.
her rights.
Yeah.
To be offended.
Yeah, so we are just trying to be clear. Yeah. So Adana, answer that question, would the relationship remain the same?
No, now I've already broken his head. How would the relationship remain the same?
When is when the
When he's
head,
carrying bandage on his head,
no, bandage go heal now. When the bandage gets healed and all.
he'll be scared of me now. No, but on a very serious note, now jokes apart, of course it will. Personally, I will forgive. Oh, definitely, I will definitely forgive you. But you know what? I feel like that trust has been broken.
Yeah.
I don't think we will ever see each other in the same. Obviously, I will not. I won't. I will hold it against him initially, but I'm sure I'll let it go at some point. But
When you break
I
a
don't-
glass,
even
you
when
might
you
mend
fix it,
it.
that crack will
yeah,
still be
yeah,
there.
yeah.
So that's just the thing. I don't think I will ever feel secure
Don't be
anymore in that
everything your mind
relationship.
think. You
I
go
don't
talk
think
out.
I will ever feel trusted in that relationship anymore. So it would be
Mm.
like I'm walking on shells now. You know, walking on eggshells. Like, yeah.
Okay, let's know your
Definitely.
thoughts, guys. Let's know your thoughts in the comments.
Mm.
What will be your reaction? And let's just hear your thoughts, basically.
Remember to click the like button, click the bell, so when we post, you get it. If you haven't subscribed,
Please do. Please do.
I'll
do,
watch
do, do, do.
you.
I don't get glasses, but I'm also watching.
All right, so please subscribe. It helps us grow. And till we see you later.
Bye bye.
Stay blessed.